Welcome to the New Music Review, the most inconsistent thing that I do. Thank you for joining me again for another New Music Review. As you can tell, I am in a different location. It's only temporary. It's okay, don't panic. Don't panic. It's fine. It's okay. I am contractually obligated to let you know that Chris and I at Rate the Record are holding a contest where you could win Pearl Jam's 10 on vinyl. Now head over to ratetherecord.ca. You will find the forms, the rules, more episodes. There's everything there, one-stop shop. And you know what? We planned it that way because we're lazy. We assume you're lazy too. But don't be too lazy. Enter. You can only enter until June 30th. July 1st, we will announce the winner.
Oops, sorry. I meant to say that we're announcing the winner on June 30th and a new album on July 1st. Huh, silly me. I, Savannah, made this mistake, but that's okay. Anyways, what was I saying?
Pearl Jam's 10, vinyl, ratetherecord.ca, enter, etc., etc. You know the gig. And if you don't, well, I just told you. I think that's enough yapping from my face, so let's get into it with track numero uno, Jellyroll with Halfway to Hell. Okay, so this is a perfect example on why you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, because this is not the type of music that I thought this guy Jellyroll was going to make. I put his name in quotes, obviously that is not his legal name. I've not heard of him previous to finding this, but apparently he's got a pretty solid fan base. He kind of reminds me of like Post Malone if he was a chef and then turned into country music, just visibly. Audibly, man, I would not have picked the face to the music. The music's actually pretty good. I can't get over the vocals, kind of remind me of like, I don't know, one of those early 2000s sort of mumble rappers before mumble rap really got mumbly. I could definitely see myself listening to this while driving around, but at any other point, I don't think it would really fit into my life personally. The song isn't very long, clocking in at 2 seconds shy of 3 minutes. It really gets to the point. It sounds good. It's definitely mainstream. People are gonna like it if they don't already like it now. It's not going on my playlist only because it's not my type of music, but I definitely wouldn't turn my nose up at it, and if it was playing, I would totally listen to it. Track number 2 is Machine Gun Kelly. It is quite evident that the emo slash pop slash punk slash pop punk phase was just a phase, or it was an experiment with a genre shift like Jewel did, where she sold her song Intuition to Chic Intuition, which is a lady's like hair razor. I don't know if that was an experiment or if he was bullied back into rapping, because there were many people who bullied him back into rapping. And that is what we have today. I'd rather listen to Emo Girl. And track 3, we have The Glass from Foo Fighters. This song makes me want to cry. Every other single that they've released from their new album makes me want to cry. The entire thing is just about how the band has been dealing with Taylor Hawkins' passing in 2022. He had been part of the band since the late 90s, I think. Dave Grohl released their first album on his own, and then ever since The Color and the Shape, Taylor has been their drummer. They had I really don't want to cry. They had a really solid friendship, and to be honest, this album for me, I like this one and this song a lot more than what they have been releasing, I think since maybe about 2004. I like their early stuff. I like this. Everything in the middle, it just really wasn't for me. I guess there's just a different sound that maybe I didn't latch onto nearly as quickly. But it kind of feels in this way that they have this album that sounds like this, that kind of sounds like their early stuff. So I really don't want to cry. It's kind of coming full circle. I think it's a great song. It kind of puts in perspective the people that you love, and you definitely get the feeling of the song, even just hearing it secondhand through speakers, through the computer, through your phone, through headphones, etc. And that feeling, that love, that emotion is so palpable that I think this album is going to be one of my tops for a little bit, for sure. All right, now I can wipe the tears from my eyes. We are done. I didn't care for Machine Gun Kelly. I wasn't gonna review a song I didn't like. I listened to half of it, nothing changed, it sucked, I didn't like it, this is why I don't listen to him. I was like, oh, pop punk, I can listen to this guy. And then he ended up being a douche, and I didn't care for his music, and I still don't care for his music, and that's it. So if you were looking for an actual review of that song, go somewhere else. You ain't gonna get it here. Thank you for joining me. I have been your host, Savannah. I am always your host, Savannah. Don't forget, ratetherecord.ca, Pearl Jam's 10. If you don't know what I'm talking about now, just watch the beginning of the video. And you know what? Watch the whole video again and again and again and again. I need the money. Thank you. Love you. Goodbye.